Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Hey y'all, we are back with another video. Last video I took out the old rear axle. This video I'm putting in the new one. Granted, I'm hoping to get a little more done than putting in just the rear axle. So the goal really is to get the new one in and also begin the process of putting the dual caliper setup on the back. I can say that the list for this car is getting a lot shorter. Once I put in this rear axle, I can put in this drive shaft, and once the drive shaft is in, I have a complete drivetrain, which is kind of a big deal. So that's the goal for this video. Hopefully we can start reaching every goal that I want to reach instead of half a goal. At least that's the plan. So yeah, good morning. I hope everyone's well rested like I am. I guess I should be saying good afternoon. It's like 3. Anyway, let's get to work. All right, I'm sure we're all familiar with the old rear axle. That's the new one. Or the newish one. The only difference is with this coupler piece right here. So this is the piece that connects to the drive shaft. This is what it looks like on the V6 Mustang. And on the V8, it's like this. You can see the holes are smaller. It's a little thicker. Yeah. We're about halfway done. I got these bolts back in, and they gave me a hard time to go back in as well. So hopefully I'm not the only one struggling with that. I could just be inept. Honestly, at this point, who knows? Also, I've been working out here for the past about hour, and it's entirely my fault. I was trying to do this in reverse order again. So you know how this bolt, the bolt that connected here and there, I took that one off last in my last video. So I thought, oh, I'll do this in order. I'll put that on first. I could not balance this thing to save my life, and I tried for way too long to balance it. So it took up a lot of time. And then once I realized I could just do this, I mean, each bolt took me about 10 minutes to put on because it was really, they just didn't want to go in, especially this one. Like this one, whew. Anyway, I'm going to grab some thread locker, tighten these bolts on with, this is the nut type situation that gets put on them like that. I'm going to grab some more thread locker and tighten those on. So I almost forgot the bump stops. The new ones that I bought and they were on there. Yeah, I almost forgot to put them on. Granted, I could have put them on later, but that would have been so much more work. So the bump stops on, everything's sealed, Loctite, extra tightened, well, tightened to spec. It's time to lift this bad boy up and go grab those springs because those have to go on. So unfortunate news, I got rained out. So I did not get it hoisted all the way up. I will do that tomorrow, as long as it doesn't rain. It's supposed to rain most of the weekend, so whenever it's not raining, I'm just going to be out there trying to get as much done as I can. So I'm going to call it for today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, y'all. We're back. It's the next day. It's been raining off and on all day, so I haven't gotten to work on the car till right now. I also did take my braids out. Feels weird, but it feels nice. Anyway, we're gonna try to get the rear axle all the way up today. We should be able to. It really shouldn't be that hard. I'm gonna have some help this time because despite how much I would like for this to be a one-person job, I don't think it is, and if it is, I'm clearly doing it wrong or don't have the tools to make it a one-person job. So Cash is going to help me out. We're going to try to hoist it all the way up to get that last bolt on, and from there, I guess we can try to get started on the dual caliper setup. All right, stop BSing before it starts raining again. We got it up there just before it started to rain. So it's done. The next step is going to be to start with the dual caliper setup, but not right now because it is raining. But we're getting there. All right, I've decided to start doing a thing. I have a list. I've always had this list, but it's in my notebook. So every time I do a thing, I'm going to mark it off the list. So I just finished swapping the rear axles, as you all saw. So one thing done. Yay! This is actually kind of nice to visually see. So it's like now it's actually gonna, I feel like I'm actually doing something. Anyway, so that's one thing down. Got a few more to go. But most of it's pretty small. On to the next. Y'all, let me tell you about happy freaking accidents. So I bought some bolts for the transmission that was supposed to fit, and they didn't. I think they were too long. Cash actually figured it out. He asked if these were the right size for the new drive shaft, and was like, I doubt it. They were too big for the transmission, so they're probably too big for that. I'm not always wrong. He's laughing at me. I'm not always wrong. But this time I may have been a little less right than usual. So when the rain stops, I'm going to try to test it out to see if they fit, because if so, I know I have one. I don't know where the other ones are. I thought I bought more. I thought I bought like 12 of them, but if I don't have them, then I at least know what size I need to get. Happy accidents. We took a quick hiatus. We went to Home Depot, got some stuff for Cash. I tried to see if they had any bolts or any of the extra bolts for the drive shaft. They didn't, so I'm gonna order them. We cleaned out the garage, so mostly, like, it's not spotless, but there's enough room for a Mustang. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring the Mustang in. I'm gonna start with the dual caliper system. Might even put the starter on. Yeah, it's time to get it in. Get the car in. And she is back where she belongs, in the garage. So while we're here, we'll be putting in the dual caliper system, the starter, and the old drive shaft, or the new used drive shaft. So there she is. Feel like we've all seen her already. There's Winner. Here, baby. I'm gonna get under the car and start setting up the system. Okay, so I don't actually know anything about the dual caliper stuff. I just kind of came to the realization. So I don't know how to explain what this is. I'm gonna have Cash explain it. He's the one that bought it in the first place and has been helping me this whole time. There's never anything wrong with asking people that know what they're doing what you're doing.
Knowing what we're doing
you know more what
is a stretch.
You know more than I do. So anyway.
So basically what this is a dual caliper setup. Pretty sure I bought it from American Muscle, I believe. What it does is they send you a bracket. The bracket is able to hold 2 sets of OEM calipers. So I have like one on this side and then one on the other side. One of them will be controlled by the foot brake. The other one will be controlled by a hand brake, where normally the e-brake would be. We're going to have it set up as a hydraulic e-brake, or a hydraulic brake. Other than that, yeah, that's pretty much it. Paint them up, make them look all nice and pretty.
Why is...
I haven't figured it out yet. What I think it does is connects to here, and then here, and then that's how it goes. But I'm not 100% sure.
Do that again.
What?
You said there, and the other one goes...
So like this. Like I think it'll go like this.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure though. I'll have to look into that. But yeah.
Cool.
One side for a foot brake, one side for a hydraulic brake. So that way whenever you're chasing or leading and you make a mistake, you can just quickly do a little do. Good to
Do a
go.
little do?
Yep. Do a little do.
This is going to look kind of cool.
It is. It's going to look beautiful. Especially once they're painted, or, I mean, if we really wanted to, we can go all out and get them powder coated and stuff, but that's kind of expensive.
What color, though?
Save that for later. Don't let the people know yet.
Anyway, these are going on the car. I did do a lot of research on how to do it, so I'm feeling a little confident. I'm nervous, but I think I'm going to be able to get it done. And I will show you guys the whole process, so after the fact, you could tell me all the things I did wrong. Or if I did things right, you can tell me. Right?
These things really just need to be cleaned.
Desperately. Those things desperately need to be cleaned.
Yeah, like just me picking them
Like,
up.
I'm all for used parts. You know this, but oof. I did a lot of research into how to get this done. It took extensive notes. Don't mind my hands. I've been in the car. Don't judge me. So, guess it's go time. Motorsports for all your cleaning parts needs.
Well, shit, wait till it's done first.
So Cash wants to paint the calipers. I was going to do it later, but he talked me into letting him do it. But we're going to do it this color. I love this color purple. It's really pretty. Anyway, he's going to be working on cleaning the calipers. I am going to get that dual caliper setup done. That will probably be it for the video. Alright, so there's a bolt back here that you're supposed to take out to replace the diff fluid, and I'm just making sure that it comes out, because if it's jammed, then I should not be doing this. So Cash is confirmed it is able to be loosened. I just couldn't do it. So thank you. Yeah. On to the real shit. I have been told that gear fluid smells awful, so I'm about to confirm that as soon as I get this thing off. I wonder if this gasket is on there. Okay. Oh, they used a paper gasket. Oh, that's awful. I don't like the way that sounds. Any chance I had of maybe doing a paper gasket just left. There it goes. Oh, it smells like ink.
Yeah.
It doesn't smell like sulfur at all. Been lied to. Oh no, that smells. Okay. Something smells. I don't know what it is, but something does. Got it. Whew. Yeah, no, that smells bad, actually. Oh, Matthew, it stinks. All right, no, I need gloves. All right, y'all. Shine some knowledge that I just learned not too long ago. So, this pin apparently breaks pretty easy. But this pin holds, or this bolt breaks easy, but it holds this pin. Once this pin is removed, you can kind of take most of this out. So I gotta take that off. Actually, take that and that out, and we'll go from there. Oh my gosh! I got the pin!
Oh, good. Don't break it.
Ah! Everyone said that pin breaks. I did it! Okay. Alright, now that those are out.
Oh, this shouldn't be small.
Not yet. There is a process, dear.
Hey, Mr. Big
I just don't remember what the next step is.
Fan.
Just push axle in so C-clip is accessible. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I see the spring and I see the C-clips. So we're gonna push the push this in. Is the C-clip? Yep. Oh, come on, not like this. So I'm at Walmart. I'm only here because I've been AutoZone twice now, and my pride won't let me go back. I need a smaller magnet than I have to remove a C-clip that I thought would be a lot easier to get out with the tools I have. But it's not, because I don't have the right tools. So we are just going to keep trudging along. Hey guys, I'm back from Walmart. Got the right tool, so we're gonna try to get the C-clips out and then pull the axle out. Hopefully this fits. If this doesn't fit, I don't know what I'm gonna do. It was only like $4, but still, it's money. Not a broke bitch, so it's gonna upset me if it doesn't fit. But I have my hopes. It should be fine. This one was so much easier! The other one was so horrible to get out. I got it. These are the C-clips.
Yes, they are.
And they went in there. Alright, next. Don't stop. Pick a side, any side.
Well, I'm already
You
ready.
already pulled that bitch out. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's easy. You just.
I know, but I was gonna do it. I did it! Wow! That was so much easier than I thought it was gonna be. Although I do really want to clean that off. Alright, so next we're gonna take off the shield and this, and then we'll be putting on the brackets that Cass showed you earlier. My phone's about to die though, so unfortunately you won't see this super exciting part of taking off the shield, but you'll see the rest. This is what it looks like completely naked. So next we're putting on I'm putting on the dual caliper setup, and then we'll put everything back. He's still doing his thing. And they look amazing. Like, I actually really like that color. I'm a fan. Right, this is what the new bracket's gonna look like. Your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yes, your thoughts.
It's gonna look dope as fuck. I mean, fuck. I mean, shit. Fuck.
You're doing it on purpose. Fuck you. Make fun of me. Yeah. So that's what it's gonna look like. Let's get everything back on there. It's back in. The calipers setup is here. The calipers are currently being painted. So we're gonna probably put one on just to kind of see it. I'm gonna wheel the old rear axle back in because it has the new rotors and brakes, or not brakes, the new rotor on it, and I want to use that. So we're gonna bring that back, try one on for size, see if we like it. If we do, we'll paint the other ones, and we'll be back tomorrow to see the finished product. Oh my God. If y'all would have told me last year that I'd be doing this, I'd be like, absolutely not. So, I am insanely proud of myself. Like, insanely. Like, nobody could touch me right now. Like, someone could be like, you ain't shit, and I'd be like, you okay? And call it a day. But we're gonna I'll show you guys what what it looks like with one of them on, and then tomorrow we'll be back to finish up. All right, we'll be back. So this is it with the rotor. I know it looks a little rusty, but it was brand new a year or two ago. So it hasn't actually been used. Well, thankfully it's just surface level and should come off pretty quickly. Dual caliper setup in the back. I'm starting to see why those spacers exist.
Yeah, I think I see too.
So we're gonna give this a test run. Cash is gonna put one of the calipers on there. See what it looks like. You guys! Oh, that's cool as shit. Holy shit, look at it. So Cash and I are gonna get this one kind of screwed on just to make sure we like the way it looks. I'm really happy with the progress today. You guys saw the dual calipers. So tomorrow we're gonna try to finish up. We're painting the calipers tonight. Tomorrow I'm going to finish up the system or the setup for the dual calipers, put the fluid in and seal everything up, and then we can mark another thing off the list. That's two things. I'm so happy. Okay. All right, we're gonna get some sleep. It's been a really long day. I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It's the next day. And it's before noon, so I'm barely up, but it's okay. We just got back from AutoZone, and I bought some gear fluid and the gasket maker. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the diff, and we're going to finish cleaning off the calipers, and we should be pretty much done for this video. So let's get to it. Oh, I definitely should have showed you guys the gasket that I made before putting it on there, but it's on there. I gotta wait about an hour to torque it down to spec, and then I have to wait 24 hours before I put the fluid in it. But this big part is done. Ugh. Next is to put the dual calipers on. Then I'm gonna call it a day because I gotta go make some money for these car parts. So, I'll show you guys the finished result in a bit. It's on there. It's one side. Yeah. Oh, and that's the other side. Winner. You know what that means? Yeah, that means we're done. We have installed the dual calipers, which means that is 2 things down. So, 2 things off the list in one video. I'm so relieved and happy that one thing seemed to have actually gone right without a hitch, or without a major hitch. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. The next video, to be honest, I don't know what we're going to do. We have a list, so we'll figure it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a new video dropping every Monday. That's all I have for this one, and I will see you in the next video.